You know, right now I used to think of times like this, you know. Right now I'm smelling my vegan chicken nuggets, bro, and like, y'all don't know, but I love vegan chicken nuggets, bro. I'm gonna show y'all what vegan chicken nuggets here in a minute. They air frying right now. You gotta air fry. Um, but I'm gonna show you what vegan chicken nuggets is. Hey Basti, what's good? What's good? Welcome back to another day, another podcast. It is April 6th, 2023. I'm starting the podcast around 4 a little bit later today, so my bestie can watch as usual. Love you mucho. Today we're gonna be eating vegan chicken nuggets, and I'm gonna be giving you some tea. And when I say tea, I mean tea about what I think was going on, what I think what could happen, what might happen. You feel what I'm saying? It's so many different possibilities of what could and what couldn't happen going on this year. So as I warm up my vegan chicken nuggets and get my Wingstop ranch, some honey mustard, barbecue sauce, etc., and sip on me some drinks. Today is about the tea. I'm gonna sip my tea and I want you to think about some things. I want you to sit back, sip you a drink, and think about some things. I had Taylor Port, so but I've been thinking about some things. Man, I've been thinking about some ideas. I've been thinking about some the way the world's going, the way that we pushing, the way that we going. But anyways, introduction time. This is LIC Squad Podcast 1414 7. That's what 2 weeks in a row now. Um, Maybe that's almost three. That's almost 3 weeks in a row. You look good today. Thank you so much. I feel good. I feel positive. I feel beautiful. Anyways, Lick Squad podcast 14. We here. It's tea. We giving you tea today. I'm giving you all the tea I can. As you can see, my boy Pepe in the back giving you tea. Um, so I want to give you some tea, man. I'm gonna say some things, right? And you take it as you take it. As I'm smelling my vegan chicken nuggets. It's my vegan chicken nuggets is giving me deja vu. It's giving me sense of deja vu around the time last year. I thought about doing what I'm doing right now, right? I'm got vegan chicken nuggets. I got checkers fries in the air fryer. It's smelling. It's hot outside. I just finished smoking and dancing in the middle of the road, or getting fluff in the middle of the road, whatever. Um, That's what I'm getting right now. You feel what I'm saying? Anyways, I'm gonna give you some tea, right? The tea I want to give you is two different things, man. Don't bite someone else's style, right? And don't take someone else's idea and run with it. That's the tea I'm gonna give you today, right? Because this is what I notice with what I do with people and what everything else around it, right? I'll go, yo, what's good, Damien? It's the crazy. The Facebook comments popping up today. What's good, my boy? What's good? I'm gonna tell you some ideas I've had and people run with them, right? So I have the idea. I want to empower not just one man, every black man. And when I say black man, I mean true, down to earth black man. Whether whatever lifestyle you live, I know what a black man is, right? A black man goes through the same thing I go through as a person, right? So I've always had this idea of starting a company, right? And we go out and we just service, right? Because I'm learning, me myself, I'm learning different CNC equipment so I can teach other people different CNC equipments the way that I learned, which is the easiest way I feel like. And so I can teach other people to go out here and make the same amount of money that I've made as well. You get what I'm saying? But people take that idea and run with it. They run with it and be like, okay, he said he make about between 10 and 15K a month working on different equipment. This is what I myself, DJ No Neck, makes on a separate experience. So what I'm telling you is that right now, the technical work that I want to get us black men in, when I say us black men, I mean us black men. Us black men that when they go somewhere, when they go to somewhere that's fancy, when they go to a Riley's, when they go to a Publix, when they go to a Winn-Dixie, they looked at crazy. This is the men I'm talking about. I am trying to give you an opportunity to get into a field that most people that in our skin color will not get into because so hot. Thank you, Matarine. Most people don't realize that, but what our people don't get into because most black people aren't technology efficient, but black people are very smart mentally. You know what I'm saying? Like we think about things that other people would not think about. You get what I'm saying? That's why you wonder. Okay, black people always be like, why didn't white people go follow this noise? Because white people do that in real life. They do that in real life. That's why somebody thought of. But black people would not do that anyways. I've been trying to get a little company going, teaching other black men that I know or grew up with, right? Because the difference between well, some black men be like, I don't have a job, I can't get a job like this, or I can't make money like this, or how can you afford to live here, bro? I do one job, right? This is the trait I'm trying to teach other black men. I do one job. I make anywhere between 5,500 and $10,000. That's one job. You start a company, you teach other black men the same trait that want to make the same money, that have the same goal or same aspect, as in, hey, I want to get out of this situation as being this black male that's been determined by society that I'm going to fail, right? Gotta go check on my vegan chicken nuggets soon. Determined by society that I'm going to fail. Instead, I have learned a trait that no matter what I do, I am needed. No matter what you do, you need it, right? You go home today, you roll both of your ankles going through the front door. When you recover, you still gonna have a job. Remember that. Remember that. That's what I'm trying to teach people. But what most people hear is money. They don't hear a technical skill. They don't hear something that I can use for life. Something I can use for life. That's why I be trying to tell y'all people, man. Y'all realize money is good right now, but the dollar that y'all thinking about is getting ready to go away. I hate to tell y'all that. Ooh, boy, them vegan chicken nuggets cooking today, boy. Your little bowl right there. Go ahead and get my Chick-fil-A fork. Sriracha ketchup, ranch. I thought I had barbecue sauce. Barbecue sauce. I'm telling y'all, man, the little dollar and whatnot, you need it even with no ankles. I'm telling you, bro, you'll be wheelchair bound. These jobs are needed because what's going on? Let me close my window because white people are already getting an insight on what we talk about. White. Ooh, oh, damn, the baddie's out today. my my fault, my fault, man. I be having some decent looking women around the apartment complex, and they out today. But anyways, that's what I be talking about. The man be listening, sending the androids out to listen. You remember Android? She was beautiful, but she was out to get them. I'm just saying. But anyways, man, the jobs that I do is always gonna be needed. When I say CNC equipment, right on the way. Listen to me, brother Damon. When I say CNC equipment, right, think about everything that you do in life, right? Think about your car. Think about your windows. Think about your cabinets. Think about your bathroom, your toilet, your this. Everything is cut out with something that's used by CNC equipment, right? And most jobs require you to be in the field because you're going away, right? You're going away from your family for X amount of time, right? The job I've been looking at for prior military to be in the field is 3 weeks on, 2 weeks off, but you get paid for the entire 5 weeks that you've been working, right? So you go work 3 weeks out and about away from your family, right? And you remember in the military pays you separation pay when you go overseas, when you get deployed overseas and you're not with your family right then and there. They pay you X amount of money to be away from your family. This is the same thing these people do. And what I'm trying to say is that the way that the world's going right now, for us as in black men, I want us to be in there. Because right now, when I go to these companies by myself, I don't want to work for nobody. Why? I'm the only nigga there. I'm going to be real with you. I'm the only nigga there, right? Vegan chicken nuggets. This is how they look, baby. That's how they look. Ah, it smells just like a chicken nugget, baby. Ranch right there. You know what I'm saying? Look, look. A little hot. More caliente. But then, what I'm also trying to explain to people as well is that not only will these jobs pay for you to become this excellent person that knows how to do all these CNC equipments, right? This job will pay you to go to college. This job, send a link for the job. I got you right now. You prime military, I got you right now on Discord. On God. Right now. I'm telling you, bro. When I say I want what I had to realize as a young person, right? As a young black man, what white people go look for, right? Is careers. They don't look for a job. They look for somewhere that's going to keep them stable for the next couple of years or has the potential to keep them stable for the next couple of years. And I know what you're saying. Well, no, I look at it this way, and I'm a black male. Bro, what I've been noticing since I've been not working with the black people that I work with versus the white people that I work with, the black people that I work with, they're like, yeah, this is a career for me. This is a career. This is something I'm trying to do for the next lifetime. This is something I'm trying to learn. So when I go out of here and I don't have a job, those people that call me and say, hey, Chris, I need you to come service my machine. I don't work for Flow anymore. I don't care if you work for Flow. I don't care if you work for who. I want to pay you X amount of money to come out here and service my machine because when you did work for this said company, you had X amount of experience and I trusted in you. So, um, hold on. I'm about to send this to you right now. Right now. Copy. Discord. Okay. You want to take me here? Okay. I don't know why it took me over there. Y'all had to see all my DMs and whatnot. I just sent that link though. But I'm telling you, man. Well, what's going on right now, man? Technology and not just specifically Pacific Ocean that it is, as Birdman would say. Um, Specifically, I'm not just talking about tech jobs. I'm talking about jobs in general when it comes to technology, as in what's around us. CNC equipment. CNC equipment comes into development when it comes to, for instance, right? I worked on water jets, right? I didn't know that what the fuck what the freak a water jet was, right? At first, right? But realizing what a water jet and how essential the world uses water jets. Water jets are used when it comes to a Tesla, right? A Tesla Model 3. Everything on that car is cut out by a water jet. From the screen, all the way to the windshield, all the way to the doors, to the rim covers, to the rims itself is cut out by a water jet, right? But Tesla itself does not use water jets. Tesla itself sources out to other people. They source out to other people, other companies and say, hey, I need you to cut out this. And then they get 10 companies that cut out this. Let's say they get 10 companies to cut out a window, right? Out of those 10 companies, they pick the best one that fits their situation, and they go with that company to produce their windows. Now, this company has a contract with their windows, but what happens when the equipment that they use to make these windows goes down? Who do they call to fix the equipment? I want them to call us. That's why I'm trying to get us people on. Most people not with that. Most people trying to hear about all these little pyramid schemes, Airbnbs, credit repairing. Nah, bro. I'm trying to get you some money that you got to go out and work physically for it, right? Or you call somebody and tell them how to fix it, right? And once I teach you the trade, you go back to where you living at. You go back to let's say you live in Georgia. Let's say you live in Arkansas. Let's say you live in Alabama. Let's say you live in Tennessee. You go back here. This is everywhere, bro. You just don't know it. Nobody thinks of it. I always tell people, right? Wherever there's a water jet, there's a McDonald's. Think about how many McDonald's there are in the world. There's a water jet. That's just one piece of CNC equipment. We're not talking about lathes. We're not talking about lasers or any kinds of CNC equipment. Mm, bruh. Vegan chicken nuggets? Look at that. What up, my boy Kingdom? I'm my boy right here. I'm here telling people about the tea, man. Well, what's going on with the dollar and whatnot? I'm telling y'all, man, right now with the dollar, most people not doing their research. No, most people not looking at it. They're looking at it like, or if they are looking at it, they're not thinking about it. And everybody's thinking about, well, like my boy just said, he's like, well, it's the dollar. Where could a dollar go? Think about when America cannot use their dollar that's been almighty dollar anymore, and they go to another country and say, hey, I want to buy X amount of this. And they tell you, that country tells you, you need to trade it in our dollar, in our currency. Inflation goes up, cost of living goes up. That dollar you got not worth a dollar no more. That's what I think was gonna happen. I might be wrong, but I also eat vegan chicken nuggets, so I could be wrong. But I'm telling you, that dollar's not gonna be a dollar no more. Y'all gonna be out here confused. I'm already doing the curve. I'm trying to tell you. That's why I be having folks up in here, because when I be going through what I be going through, and I be doing my research, cryptocurrency, digital currency is the way to go right now. If you getting paid, I'm telling you. I talked about this on like my third or fourth podcast as well. Go back and check that out on the channel. But I talked about this cryptocurrency and all this other stuff, right? When you go back and you think about it, there are people that are getting paid almost billions of dollars, but they're getting paid billions of dollars in cryptocurrency. And you and I are making about less to, if max, $25,000 per month, right? And some people don't make that per year, right? So if that person got $963 million in cryptocurrency, what does that tell you? You getting paid in the dollar. Everybody, hey, the scammers right now showing you they cash. That cash not gonna be worth nothing, and that's why anybody can scam to get a dollar. Can't nobody scam to get cryptocurrency. It gotta take time. It gotta take this person thinking about it. You can't call the credit bureau and be like, oh, boom, I owe this dude. This dude owe me X amount of money. He need to pay me. Cryptocurrency gonna be our way to go right now. I'm trying to tell you. Me personally, I'm telling you, me personally, I am taking all my money to cryptocurrency right now. Every time I get any piece of money, whether it's through Apple Pay, Cash App, you send me money, you owe me money, whatever, I'm taking that over and I'm buying cryptocurrency, whatever the price is. I don't care what the price is, because pretty soon I'm gonna be able to go to the store and I'm gonna be able to pull out cash and be like, oh, well, if you paying in cash, something that was a dollar or $2 or $3 is now going to be $5 or $6. That's the volatility of what the dollar is going to be at, what it's at, because the dollar was almighty. People don't realize that the world itself was grown off the dollar being almighty. Anywhere you go in the world, an American was considered to be number one. The American dollar was considered to be number one. Oh, hey ma, how you doing? The American dollar was considered to be number one. Think about it now. The American dollar they consider number one. They trade in Chinese currency. America, when Donald Trump was in office, he already de-automized China, and what that means is that when China declared that everything it does is automized, meaning we do per um what's the word I'm looking for, man? Assembly lines. We do this by machines. We got this. We got water. We got this. When Donald Trump was in office, he declared that they wasn't like that. That they was capping, right? Now that Joe Biden's in office, right? And that's what I call him because this is an old man. He's also a pedophile because I be seeing the clips of him, the way he groped these little women and whatnot. But anybody else do that? Let Barack would have done that. That's what I wanted to say. I'm doing very good, ma. I'm blessed and highly favored. I'm eating vegan chicken nuggets today. That's what a vegan chicken nugget looks like with ranch. Just by itself, that's how it look. Like a real chicken nugget, right? No meat. Anyway, everybody's worried about their savings, worried about this. What happens when if you got $500,000, right? Save it up, and then one day they call you and tell you that the value of the dollar has been changed, and now your $500,000 is now worth $200,000. What you gonna do? That's what I myself think is going on. I got these from Walmart, ma. Um, I got these from Walmart. This is where the bag look. Hold on. That's the way the bag look. And I promise you, they're plant based. And all you gotta do is throw them in the air fryer. Just turn it. Well, my air fryer. Just turn it on. Call it a day. They vegan, as you can see. Vegan chicken nuggets, plant based. They're expensive though. They're about $14 for a bag, and I only get about two servings the way I eat it, cause I eat about two or three chicken nuggets. But anyways, the way I was saying is about this dollar, man. Worry about this dollar, and I'm trying to get us black people right into this business of not just a lot of people got. I want to serve somebody. I want to do this. I want to do this. I want to do that. I want to go over and do this. What you should be worrying about is where technology is going, because what would you do right now if Apple lost all its employees? Would you go work for Apple? That's a question for I got for somebody. Somebody who ain't watching right now. If Apple said, "Hey, we can no longer give you service on your iPhone. We need you to come work for us," would you go work for Apple? Why I eat these vegan chicken nuggets and this spicy sriracha ketchup? Spicy sriracha ketchup. That's how it look. So good. I said it's so good. My brother hasn't even opened it yet. I don't care what y'all say. That's nasty. Hey, I live by myself. Okay. You come into my house, you bring your own spicy ketchup. Don't use mine. Point blank and period. Is that hot? Let's see. I usually get the jalapeno ketchup. Mm-mm. Mm. You mix up with barbecue sauce? You having a good night. Mm-mm. It's got heat to it, but it's almost like heat that you would get as if you ate hot sauce that was frozen. Like it's cold, but it's spicy. Good though. But back to the technology, ma. I'm trying to get us black men into it because right now, what's going on. If we want to make it to where our parents have made it at, people that's in my age group between 25 and 30 right now, you want to make it there, bro. I'm telling you, I'm getting ready to go get a job. When I say getting ready to, I don't believe in working for a company unless you love the job. It's got to be something you love doing. I'm not going to waste my time going out here to work for a company for 2 months just to be unemployed again for another 2 years. So no, I'm good at what I'm doing right now. But what I'm trying to tell you is that right now, with what everything's going on, everything's going to be built by robots here pretty soon. White people already been jumped on that. I'm trying to get us black people in here on that. Black people just stuck on this fact. I'm telling you, most black people I talk to, they stuck on the simple everyday jobs. Do you know what how good it feels? I'm gonna be honest with you, from the heart. Do you know how good it feels when a business, right? A business that services thousands, tens of thousands of people calls just you, that one individual man, hey bro, I need you to come fix my machine. There's billions of people in this world, but they call you. Think about that. Think about how that makes you feel. It gives you the sense of I'm needed. All those in the class we call it Mr. BS. All those Melrose belief systems stuff that you come out. I need to feel needed. I need to feel like a man. I need to feel appreciated. I need to feel this. All those feelings are not coming out because one man has called you and said, I need you to fix my machine. That's what CNC equipment is, and that's what it can do for us. And everybody can have a job because it's everywhere. I be sleeping by your voice. Thank you. I'm glad to know I got a soothing voice, even though I be yelling half the time. That's a good thing. I need to do a radio talk show for real, for real. But anyways, for us black men, bro, I'm telling you, one person call you, one business got a CNC equipment, right? These businesses make. When I say CNC, these businesses make between 10 to $100,000, right? $10,000 every day on a bad day, 100,000 on a good day, right? And they call you individually to come fix his machine, right? The company, a big business, charges them between 25 and $30,000 just to get one individual outside, right? And you take that as one individual, right? Now I own the company. I know how to work on this CNC equipment. You take that, you have that, and now you make 15 to $20,000 per person just by yourself, right? Out there in the field. How can you not turn down this deal? And people ask me why I live in California. A person called me today. I can make 15 to $20,000 today, right now. He don't have to call me for 3 4 months because I know how to divvy out my money and live the right way. You know what I'm saying? If he don't call me for 2 years, but that's just one person. I know multiple people. Think about it. $15,000 times 10 people. That's $150,000 a month you could be making just servicing CNC equipment. And most people would be like, well, I don't know how to get into that. I don't know how to get. These companies teach you this stuff, bro, because they know people don't know the equipment. It's been designed by one man. One man teaches other men and women how to work their equipment, and then they go back and make money off of it. Somebody, I give you a good idea, right? A mock, the water jet that I want, a Mach 500, is anywhere between $650,000 and $1 million, full setup, right? But you could cut anything you want to. I mean, anywhere between 12-inch and 32-inch galvanized steel. You can cut through it with this water jet. It might take a while, but you can cut through it, right? So they take this water jet, they sell it, right? That $1 million. The person who bought this $1 million machine has bought this machine thinking they're gonna make that profit back within that month. Think about that. And now they're calling this company who installed it and did this and said, hey, I need to get you guys back out here to do this. But instead, hey, you remember when Chris was out here? You know what I'm saying? Can you send him out here? Because everybody has favoritism. Anywhere you go, it has favoritism. You have a favorite child. You got a favorite grandpa. You got a favorite parent. You got a favorite friend. Everybody has favoritism. And I know when I worked with Chris, that black man, he came in here, he did the work, he didn't talk much, he got out of here. I paid him, he called it a day. My machine wasn't broken for another whatever X amount of time. The purpose of reason why I don't have work doing what I do is because I'll go out and fix a machine, and the machine's not doesn't break for about 2 to 3 years. I can't help that. I'm good at what I do, and when I do something, I do it to where I don't want it to ever break again. So I take my time. It may take 4 to 6 hours to make this $10 to $15,000, but there's also people who scam who still take that amount of time. Think about it. Scammers be up all night every day just to make $10. Vegan chicken nugget. Field service work. So the link I just did sent Damon, right? Field service work is remote work. It's a company that's based out the middle of nowhere because of taxes, credits, and whatever. They hire you to live wherever you want to in the United States. You want to live in Hawaii? But we're only going to pay you between 65 and the max $75,000. But you can live anywhere you want to. But you got to be within a 2 hour drive of a major airport. Why would you not go live somewhere where the cost of living is almost less than $1 to live? Why would you not go to the Midwest? Why would you not go to the South? Why are you still trying to live this life of living in California or living in somewhere where you don't need to? And people say that to me all the time. But my work is here. When it comes to me traveling, right? Pay up white people, but they gotta pay. Yes, that's what I'm realizing, right? White people get in the way that white people do us, right? As black people in this business, because it's been done to me thousands of times. Is they'll get you to come here and be like, yeah, bro, we'll pay you X amount of money. They know niggas love to hear X amount of money, or black people, or people, anybody love to hear X amount of money. They get you and they come here and say X amount of money, and then they don't pay you because in California they got up to 90 business days. That doesn't include Saturday and Sunday to pay you, and then you can take them to court, which takes between another 180 to a year to resolve in court. So that's why people do what they do out here in California. But what I'm saying is that it's not just here in California. I go to Idaho. I go down to Florida. I go to New Mexico. I go to Canada, Arizona. Bro, I've been to almost every state over here. Oregon, Seattle, well, sorry, Washington. I'm telling you, bro, well, what's going on right now, the technical skills that you know how to use wrenches, you know how to use a screwdriver, you know the basics of tools, you should go get your job. If that's not for you, I'm telling you, go get you something else. Go get you something else, bro. But I'm telling you right now, bro, what they paying, bro, they make good money. They make good money. And you just got to be persistent with it. The way it is, you got to be relaxed. Be relaxed. This dude ain't paid me this money in 90 days. Guess what? I got a lawyer for that. This white man gonna go sue this other white man. I ain't gotta worry about it. I pay him $5,000 or X amount retainer fee, whatever you cost to retain him. He goes do his job. If he goes to court, I gotta pay him more money. But he's gonna make sure it don't go to court. I'm gonna make sure it don't go to court. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. That's the way white people have gotten rich. White people get rich by suing other white people. They just had a little thing out here that people in California or in the West Coast have been doing insurance fraud. They're purposely getting in front of you and slam on their brakes. And when I was telling my white friends this last year, I'd be in a Discord, be like, bro, these white people be crazy out here. It's like GTA. They be looking at me like I'm crazy, be like, bro, maybe it's just you. I've literally had people, right, aggressively drive, get in front of me, in front of my Tesla, slam on the brakes, right, and then be like, it's your fault. Good thing the Tesla got on as I hit the horn, it recorded everything go around me. It got like 16 cameras on it. But if I ain't had that, I'm telling you, they would have had insurance fraud, and they just cracked down on that. This is people who've gotten rich off it. Generations have taken care of families off of this. I know people for sure who would tell you to buy a car that costs $2,000 out here. Go out, break check somebody, have them rear-end you, and then get money off of it. All I'm saying, man, is I'm trying to get us black people into a trait where we gonna be needed regardless of our skin color, regardless of the way I talk, regardless of what I smell like, regardless if I come here smoking a black. I come here with a whole black in my mouth. What you need? You need this to be fixed? Gonna take about 2 to 4 hours. He not gonna care what color you is. He not gonna care what you look like. He just gonna know that he gonna fix my machine in X amount of time, and it's gonna be right, and it's gonna be fixed for next amount of time. That's what I'm trying to teach people. Most people don't want to be on that wave. I extended this out right when I was working, right, and my mom would be telling me, Chris, you too kind. I extended this offer out to most of the people that I knew at the time. I was like, bro, you come stay with me. I teach you how to do this, and I turn it into a business, and I make money, right? Now I'll call these people, the same people that I talked to at the time. I'll call these people and I say something like, "Yeah, man, I just went down here to the Bay Area and made X amount of money." Bro, put me on. I I tried to pitch you on, kinfolk, but I got about 30 years ago. You feel me? That's your fault. You fumbled that bag, not me. I'm not. I'm gonna still make money regardless. I'm trying to get you in the same trait. So when you go out, like I go out right to these shops, to the men that work in warehousing, construction, um, or anything in that trait or in that line, right? I go out, right? When I go out as a black man, right? That's I'm not gonna say afraid of the fact, but that goes out in and I'm not gonna say what is the word I'm looking for? I'm afraid to ask certain questions. There it is, right? I go out, I ask these people, I was like, bro, how does it work? White people love explaining to a black person how something works. Off to see my new place. Look, Bessie on her way to see her new place, man. I'm telling you, man. The way going things are going on, right? I pay $1,700 for rent. My home will pay $800 for rent. I can have two cribs with the price I pay. I can have the apartment here and the apartment above with the price I pay. That's what I'm trying to tell you, man. These people don't care where you live no more. They just want you to work. Hey, bro, you live in where? Kansas? We don't care, bro. We want you to be in Seattle tomorrow. Get on a flight. They paying me for it. From the time the jobs that I'm talking about, I get paid from the time that I wake up. If I'm working for you today, from the time I wake up, I take my 4 hour shower, right? I take my 6 hour drive, right? I take my 6 hours to service your machine. I'm getting paid for those for full 18 hours or 16 hours. You feel me? That's what I'm trying to express to people. But black people don't want to hear that. Or I say most people don't want to hear that. Men, women, black people, white, Asian, brown, whatever you are, y'all don't want to hear that. That's why I be trying to tell people. People like, you worked on what? Hey, I ain't even know what the freak a water jet was, dog. I'm talking to this boss, this white man on the phone. He's like, bro, I want you to come work on water jets. I'm like, what? I asked somebody with a water jet. They're like, a thing that be in the water? You mean a ski? You clown? A ski? A jet ski? Bro said a water jet is a jet ski. I'm talking about anything that cut out anything, bro. And when you learn one thing, it all uses the same controls, the same controls. So when it's using the same control, you go take that one water jet skill you just had, you go work on this one thing. Hey, bro, you think you can work on this machine too? My rate, nigga. Excuse me, my fault. My rate, bro, is 200 an hour. I charge people 200 an hour. 200 an hour. That's why I don't go work often. I charge people 200 an hour. And it'd be an older machine that I don't know nothing about, but they call me anyways. I charge them 350 to 400 an hour. This is by myself though. And I'm trying to teach you the same skills. Or I was trying to teach people, or I still want to teach people the same skills to go out here and use it because pretty soon it's going to be robots. They're going to be paying a bag to work on robots. My last year working for this company, I want to say I maybe worked. Like when I say worked, I sweat blood and tears. 50 days out of the year, 60, Most of the time I was sitting at home, I was talking to people, I was doing this. That's what I be trying to tell y'all folks, man. The way that living, people want to have the same lifestyle. I like to get fluffy. I like to do what I do. There's people out here who make money, bro. Cause people, a man who drives a forklift makes money. I think the minimum for a forklift driver now is like $15 to $16 an hour. Cost of living in Georgia is 725. You're making double just because you know how to drive a forklift. I go to Georgia, right? If somebody was to call me from Georgia, right? It's never happened. But if somebody just called me from Georgia and say, "Hey, bro, we got this machine. We need you to come fix on, right?" I'm gonna charge him $200 to $400 an hour, and that's not just when I get there. That's from the time I wake up. So if it takes me 3 hours to get from here to the airport, it is what it is, big fella. But these people don't care about making that money, bro. They charge customers 285 an hour to operate the machine. That's what I'm trying to tell you. They don't care about paying you. They got 1,500 customers lined up. This machine is down. I don't care about paying you $10,000 to fix the machine because I'm gonna make 50,000 once it get back up and running. That's why I be trying to put people on, man. Vegan chicken nugget. Should have put my homeboy on, right? Be real with you, it's T Thursdays. This is why I really ain't got no friends, right? The dude I met in basic training, we was bump mates, bro. And when I say we was bump mates, me and this man, I thought he was closer to me than my own brothers was, right? My own friends, family, whatever, right? I mean, this man has seen me naked. This man that almost saved my life. I didn't say almost saved his life, etc., 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 right? I flew this man out here. I, with my money, flew this other nigga man out here to see California. Ain't never been to California in their life. I flew him out here. Pay for the hotel, pay for the flight, pay for this because the way I feel, and this is the way that I feel, a personal experience, is that when you say, bro, I want you to come visit, I ain't got money to come visit. I know you got money for me to come visit because you obviously asking me. So I paid the way, etc., etc. This man come out here, we with this white chick, right? This ain't even a baddie, bro. This ain't even a 10, bro. This ain't even a 5. A 5 over some sex. I lost what I thought was closer to me than my own blood over some sex. This man hopped out the car. Anyway, let me explain to you a story why we got into where we got. So we driving down. We on our way from LA back to Sacramento, right? Because I had to. The way that I work, I told you, field service, right? You do a lot of travel. You get paid for the travel. So I drive 200. I drive 7 hours, 200 hours. That's $1,400, right? Just for travel. I don't charge 200 to travel. I charge more like 100 or 75 to 100, whatever. It's still get money just to travel, just to charge my electric car. It takes $20 to go 300 more miles, and then another $20. So all retaliate, in all reality, I'm making all my money back plus more. But anyways, it go from this little white chick that I had met on Tinder, and I ain't never really even talked to her for real, cause I don't know. I'm just like not attracted to most people. And when I say attracted, that means I gotta be wanting to talk to you, wanting to feel you. Long story short, it's this same chick. I asked her because at this time, I want you to know that I am a disabled man. Like my legs, my lower half of my body don't be working half the time, unless I'm off of the fluffiness. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, shout out to Tinder man. Shout out to Tinder man, because if you want to go meet you somebody just to talk to, just to acquaint with, Tinder's the place to go. But Tinder's not the place to go if you look for somebody you want to drive or look for a driver. I thought this little white lady was gonna be my driver, right? Her and my homeboy talking in the car. The Tesla drive itself, right? But what most people don't tell you is that driving itself, you got to keep your hands on the steering wheel. It's got to constantly know that you there. You feel what I'm saying? So my car is flashing, the screen flashing red, saying take over. We gonna shut down. The autopilot gonna disengage. They over here doing their little cake session and whatnot. I ain't minding the cake session. I'm like, my car about to crash. He said, bro, stop yelling at me. I said, I beg your pardon? Stop yelling at you. I said, my dude, my $60,000 car is about to crash because you and this ugly white lady is sitting here trying to get your flirt on when you done already had sex with her and you didn't like it because you told me. That's what I said to him. And he must have felt offended. And I said, pull over. I'm thinking we gonna pull over and hash it out, like talk it out, but like, bro, like the way I'm feeling is that I flew out another person to another state who to give you an experience, and you were upset with me because the woman that you're flirting with, that you said that you had inadequate sex with, is about to crash my car that's supposed to drive itself, my dream car that I was able to get, and you don't care nothing about it. I want to get you something else. Let's rewind to before we met the white woman, right? I had went to a job, right? And this is some of the things I do for people I know, right? So I charge 200 an hour, right? 200 an hour, that's almost a zip, right? So I charge these people 8 zips plus $1,200. You do the math. I said 8 zips plus $1,200. This man spills my entire 8 zips in the front of my car with the window going down, doing 85 miles per hour, going through LA. And you wonder why I'm already upset. 8 zips. So when I tell you, and I say this, you cannot, the people you, when you rub off on people, man, it just depends, man. You can't force a friendship. You can't be a friendship. The friendship has to be natural. It's got to be something that God wants to happen, bro. Long story short, this dude, we hop at the car after I tell him to pull over, right? Back to the white lady. He, yeah, exactly. He nucky. I'm a nice guy, bro. Cause I've always and it's crazy. My homeboy Kevin, right? My mama say this. Everybody know this, bro. I'm a nice man, bro. I'm not. If I'm upset, bro, it's cause I'm upset about a car or something. I'm not trying to fight you. I don't really like fighting, cause my dad has always taught me that fighting can lead to death. You beat up this one dude, right? This one dude retaliate. He come to school with a gun and shoots you. You dead. He shoot multiple people. He dead. That's why we got school shootings, because people be getting bullied. So I've always believed in, hey man, I'm not going to fight this out. Let's talk it out. Let's try to understand each other's sides. We hop out the car at this gas station, right? This a 6'4" dude or 6'5" dude, right? And you know, out of all the man, he throw up his guard. So as a man, I throw up my guard, right? This man put his foot in my chest. Yes, me, Chris Campbell, 5'8", bro. He put his foot in my chest, and I mean, when I talk about some, I feel like I was in the Matrix type ordeal. He kicked me so hard, dog. I flew back. I'm in the air. Ah, right. People. Good thing it wasn't nobody around, right? The gas station attendant looked outside. He called it a day. He just thought it was just two black people calling, hashing it out, whatever. So I leave him at the gas station. This dude gonna text me and say, bro, you take all my stuff. So the nice guy that I am, the man who just kicked me in my chest, with the woman that almost crashed my car that I flew out to California, I go back and take him his stuff. I ain't talked to him since then, right? But I text him and I said, I thank God that God opened me to see what kind of person you are. Because this was the person I was trying to put on to everything I did. When I say everything, I mean every little mission I made. If I was making $5, I made sure my homeboy made $5. If I was making $2, I made sure my homeboy made $2. You feel me? That's the way that I was moving. The same dude I was moving with like that kicked me in my chest. That's what I'm saying, bro. This is why I don't have no friends. This is why when people be like, I wanna I wanna come to Cali to see you. I wanna come do this. My shield, my Elden Ring shield is up, and it's 100 proof. Its defense is 100 proof. You say you want to come out to Cali, you better be getting your hotel, a bow, and everything else, cause you not staying with Crick Campbell, bro. You not staying with me, bro. I put on everything, and that's why. This was a man I was. was living with his grandma at the time, right? But still may or may not be living with his grandma at the time. This was a man I was willing to let move into my crib rent free. You get what I'm saying? Not a woman, not my kids, a woman rent free. And people asked me why I was upset, and everybody looked at me like, "Yeah, you know what I'm saying." But this is just to go to show you where you raised and how you was raised goes to show you the kind of man that you are. Cause he was from the NY. I'm from the South, right? And from the South, we show you hospitality from the rip. People take advantage of your niceness. Amen to that, bro. People will take advantage of it to the fullest, right? Somebody asks you for $50 today, you give it to them. I promise you, I put $50 on it. They're gonna come back and ask you for $50 again. And if you give it to them, they're never gonna stop asking for that $50, whether you give it to them or not, or you give it to them again. And that's just how people are, bro. That's just the way that we design. Because when they see something that they can take advantage of, they do it. But where we from in the South, bro, they teach us not to do that. We don't take advantage of people. We don't believe in that. We believe in every man is a person. We breathe the same thing. We bleed the same blood. They don't believe in that out here. People will do it, bro. That's why I be telling folks, man. People will do it. He took advantage of that. He got a free flight to California. He got good gas. He got to go see the stuff most people will never get to see. As a person coming from Georgia, I never thought I would be in California doing what I'm doing to this day. But I am very blessed and fortunate to be able to do it. That's why I be telling folks, man, y'all better be look at who you be talking to, man. Cause hey, if your mama said, I'm gonna be real with you. If your mom said, your family said, if your mom said, right, I don't care what nobody else say in the world, bro, besides God. Bestie, friends, co-workers, bosses, whatever. If my mama say don't do this, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I promise you that. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is with human nature, with God, with whatever's going on. But whatever it is that when your mama say don't do something and you do it anyways, you always get those repercussions. You always fail. Always. Always. Whether it's you fail at first and then you pick yourself up, but you always fail somewhat. That's why I be trying to tell folks, man. I tell my mom, I like, Ma, I've been talking to X amount of women, blah 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 this, blah 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 that. Chris, she ain't the one. Cut, gone, boom, just like that. I don't think 3 times about it. I don't think once about it. What brother can say? Dang, then instantly. You're not even really hearing from me. I'm really just blocking you off rip, like off rip. You don't know how many women. People ask me why ain't like no women here and stuff like that. I've dated a lot of women since I've been in Cali. I'm gonna tell you this, bro. Cali women are beautiful, very beautiful women. They weird though. They possessive. They want to keep you to themselves, but they don't want to tell you at first that you theirs, right? They get you in here, right? Let's see. I talked to this black chick, right? This black chick, right? I ain't never like went out with her or anything like that. This woman pulled up to my crib with a full like suitcase full of clothes and whatnot. I ain't never met this chick. Ain't never been out with this chick. A full suitcase. Plot story, end of the story. She ended up taking my wallet, trying to use it at Walmart for 200 something dollars, $248 and 70 something cents to be exact. Then she stole my Cause North Face jacket. If you know me, I like nice stuff. And now at the time I paid like 600 for it, but it's bricked down now, so it's only like 200 something dollars resale, and it was a $600 retail jacket. But yeah, I don't need to trust women, dog. If I can't see you, I don't trust you. I go straight out, straight out. If I can't see you, can't do it, man. Can't do it. I know, and my dad has always taught me this. And you know, if you got a good father, my dad has always taught me to be able to read the room first. He said, Chris, no matter what you do, right? He's always told me this. No matter what the situation has been, he's always told me to read the room first, read the situation first, assess what you're going through first, right? Before you make a reaction. I always read a person. Yeah, trust issues save your pain, save the pain. Yeah, that's why I just go outside. I just do what I do now. I call it a day. I love my people. I love to talk to people. You know what I'm saying? I got respect for people, but once I feel like that respect's taken, or once that respect's taken advantage of, then you'll see me fall back, man. You'll see me fall back. And then what I'm doing as I fall back is that I'm realizing what I do when I know I'm in the wrong. I go back and apologize. I'm like, hey, yeah, that's my fault, dog. Hey, man, I had a misunderstanding, man. You know what I'm saying? I was wrong. That's my apologies, right? You can feel the vibes in the room. You really can. You feel it right then and there. You feel it off rip. Like, yeah, I don't know. Like, I'm having a good time, but I ain't gonna really talk to dude. I ain't gonna really talk to homegirl too much longer, bro. Like, I went on a date, right, with this white lady, right, and I swear she drugged me. And I'm the type of to leave. I protect my peace. Oh yeah. Oh God. Ooh. Hey, OG Kev. I'm telling you. Listen to me. Somebody said, I always say said, bro. Said be sharing some y'all. If y'all know CM Bryant, I think that's his name on Facebook. If y'all know him, bro, he be sharing some real stuff, right? I tell people something. He shared the other day. Well, a man will leave to protect his peace. You don't understand that. You don't understand that. You realize some of these old heads been married for 30, 40 plus years, but that man could have left at any time he felt like, but he been married to this woman because that woman has brought him peace. So when you take that man's peace from him, whether his peace is smoking and gaming, his peace is going out with some friends at the end of the week to go drink, his peace is talking to his mom, his peace is going to go see his family. You take that peace away from that comfort zone where he felt like nobody had to touch him, you take that from him. What do you expect from a man? That's why I be telling people. And then I leave. I block you quick. Once my piece gone, listen. So the black lady, I'll go back to the black lady, right? The black lady, right? I got a little bestie, right? Right. And this back in my time, I was bougie. I just got out of my work phase, whatever, blah blah blah. So I had maids coming through here, right? I had maids coming through my crib to clean up and whatnot, right? So my maids, I tell them to fold the laundry. They do everything from the laundry room all the way up to the front, right? For some reason, they don't take out the women's panties. I guess these people must have thought whatever. So my bestie booed little panties up in here, and I don't think twice of it because they just some panties, some undergarments, right? This black lady, I don't know, right? All we've been going out to do is eat. We have no sexual relations, nothing like this. We're just going out to eat at this point. We're just going out to eat, smoking together. Speaking of that, she was big. She was 6'2". This is the only reason I was really attracted to her because she was 6'2", and I really like tall black women like Megan Thee Stallion. But back to the fact, she was tall and she smoked a lot. Like I mean, whatever you think you smoke, she smoked more. I'm telling you, I promise you. I was going through an ounce in about a day, 2 days from the club, spending about 180, and it's a man with no job. So, um, yeah, back to her. She saw my little Bessie panties up in there and whatnot, her undergarments up in here. This woman gonna be like, I was feeling some type of way, the way we woke up and the sun was up, but seeing those panties and it made me feel some type of way. I was like, nigga, what? I don't even know you. Like, nigga, you packed a bag to come to my crib. I didn't know you. I don't know you. I don't even know your last name. You packed a bag to come to my crib, to stay at my crib, and then you discriminate me, that you feel some type of way because of what I have in my drawer. Nigga, I didn't even know you was coming here, cuz. I thought we was going out to eat, cuz. You said you was gonna take me to get vegan food and smoke me out. That's what you told me. I'm a sucker for hot wings and a blunt. And what? And then that's not what happened. Guess what happened, gang? She came over here with a whole little suitcase, a whole little ordeal, and felt like she was gonna stay up in here. You not staying up in here, cuz. You not staying up in here. It was nice because she was a dentist lady and she had nice floss. She had this like, it had like 6 threads in the floss. And I mean anything you had between your teeth, dog. And she had toothpaste. It was crazy. The toothpaste was making my gums pinker. I got black gums. It was making my gums pinker. I was like, what is this? That's the only reason I feel some. I feel relationships come from mutualism, and when mutualism exists, is like a fly and an elephant. The only reason that fly likes that elephant is because that elephant is providing protection to that fly from anything else. and it's also providing other stuff. That's why I feel like what a relationship is nowadays is mutualism. The only way a relationship is going to 100% work is if both people are 100% mutually benefiting from the relationship. That's sexually, financially, or whatever. I said what I said. Salute me or shoot me three. Bow, bow, bow. Mm, that thing is so good. Wow. I almost spit out a biggest smalls burst. It looks so good. Ha! I suck on your daddy. Mm. Like how we let him get away with that? How do y'all say that's better music than what we have today? For the people who was born in that like the 70s and 80s, and you listen to Biggie Smalls, how can you say his music better than what we got today? And he told somebody, "You look so good, I give your daddy fellatio." How do you let that go? That's what I want to know. How you let that go? Vegan chicken nugget. And then if you really want to talk about dude, go back and listen to Dead Wrong by Notorious B.I.G. and Biggie Smalls, and listen to the verse when he talking about somebody's mom. He pretty much said he raped this, he beat this lady up, knocked out, and raped her. But that's the music we listen to. I don't hear Lil Uzi Vert talking about that. Then they want to talk about, well, no, we had Michael Jackson, we had Whitney Houston. Them people was high off of cocaine. High off of cocaine. Yes, Rick James was high off of cocaine. He admits that in every interview. Cocaine. Your music wouldn't have been what it was if it wasn't for drugs. What else? What else? Then white people, Mozart, all them, Beethoven, they had nothing else to do but to learn instruments. What else? The music we got right now is the best music that we got because people are taking software to make music. And then the music that they use, like Mary Jane's Girl, when they use the actual like instruments in the background to record that stuff, that's where music will ever will be its best. Right now, it's decent, but when people be talking about music, I'm like, how do you have like it's just a transition? Like how can you criticize music? Your generation people was high off of cocaine, going everywhere they went, driving and shitty weed. I said what I said, and terrible weed that looked like nothing. How you gonna judge me for my weed and your weed look like a piece of grass, oregano? You feel me? This that gasoline. Speaking of, I got the. Speaking of, I got gas. Mm. I'm getting ready to end this stream. I gotta go game. This is my last vegan chicken nugget here. You gotta cover me in my ranch. Mm. Mm. Oh yeah. Before I head out of here, to the people that tune in daily, I love y'all. We do for y'all every Monday for the people that tune in daily. You know what I'm saying? Interact, say something. Hey, I checked in, I tapped in, whatever. Blah blah blah. We do a cash app giveaway for y'all every Monday, and the way that works is that every Monday, right? $10 per person, 5 people. $50 for the entire prize pool. One person gets 50. That's how we work for our dedicated people. For the people that subscribe to the YouTube now, between whenever we live, we send y'all free items. That's pretty much it. And if you feel comfortable and confident enough to send your Addy to me, um, and I don't care less about it, not man. Like I live in California, I have no car. I ain't got time to stalk you, unless I will stalk you. I will stalk you. If you Sophia Vergara. Now Sophia Vergara, if you order something here, I'm telling you, I'm gonna personally hand deliver this to you. Well, that means I gotta walk 1,000 miles. I'm gonna hand deliver this to you because I think that's the most beautiful woman in the world, hands down. Sophia Vergara just it's just like her age, just like. And then I used to think Jennifer Aniston too. Ooh, that's why I like white women to this day because of Jennifer Aniston. She did that. But anyways, back to what I was saying, man. The people who subscribe throughout the week, we send y'all free items if you're comfortable with sending an address. If not, then, then we try to send something like DoorDash or some food or something. This is not like, hey, I subscribed. Where's my free food? That's not the case here. It's, hey, I subscribed during the stream. Where's my free food? That's what I'm looking for. Or hey, I subscribed towards during the stream. Where's my free item? It's mainly free items. Free food is only happen whenever I order food on the stream. So you gotta be in here. Like yesterday, my boy Menace was up in here. He got free food or free $35. Whatever he bought, whatever he did, I don't care. I know I had $35 worth of food, and I sent him $35 worth of food. So all I'm saying, man, like this, share this, subscribe to this. You bring people in here. You get more stuff. Um, free stuff. Kev, I can't. If Kev, you still, I can't really say Kev in there, man. Kev, the OG, man. When I told y'all I got respect for this man, dog. I got respect for this man from a jit all the way to now. You know what I'm saying? And it's just the way he carries himself. He carries himself as a man. There's no every transaction is respect. That's what I appreciate. People don't realize that respect is given as respect is taken. You get what I'm saying? Like you gotta give respect to get respect. So yeah, but Kev already in there getting the free stuff, man. I put him on there early. He just been in there, so I don't know if you know. We just checked out on some free stuff today, my boy. Some wedding rings or something like that. Nobody get married or anything, but you know, some people working like I was saying earlier with that background, when you work with CNC equipment, you can't have rings on your fingers because you're working in stuff that's so tight that you'll stick down 2 fingers into something, or you'll stick down 3 fingers into something to get a screw, and then that extra little circumference that you got around your ring finger is something, and to pull it out, it gets caught on something, and you either got a choice. Hey, I'm either gonna stay hooked to this machine, or I'm gonna lose my ring finger. So that's why a lot of us wear rubber rings in our industry because you can just cut those off. Take scissors off, just cut them right off. So, uh, yeah, we got free rings today, man. Every day we get something for free. We love free stuff. Like I was saying, our dedicated people who sit in here, we watch, you say something, whatever. Every Monday we do cash apps between you and who's ever in the pool that day. Like I said, it could be one person, it could be 100 people, be 1,000 people, be 10,000 people, but it's gonna be a pool. And then for the people who subscribe to the YouTube, Twitch, from like during the stream and whatnot, during out, you get one free item per subscription from whatever we got here. I don't know. We got eyelash extensions, we got shoes, we got Funko toys, we got RC cars. I mean, we got some of everything. I mean, I might send you a free pack of 2 noodles, man. So, we got tumblers. As I've been telling you, I'm trying to get rid of these bad boys. Um, Trying to get rid of these. So, yeah, we got some of everything, man. I'm trying to move up out of here because this white lady above me, man, she be missing her nigga. And she be stumping all day. And I don't want her to be my fatal Perel, but she gonna be my fatal Perel of the week. So, and if you don't know what a fatal Perel is, a fatal Perel is the moment before you react as a man or woman. So the moment before you get upset, right? That's what it's called, a fatal Perel. No matter what situation, it also be a positive too. Like what happened before you had this moment of excitement. So that's what a fatal Perel is. And I had to go through classes for that and whatnot. So yeah, um, like I said, that's right. You're a freeloader. That's right. I've been freeloading since I was young. My parents be like, "Y'all hungry?" I'd be like, "Uh-uh." And then my parents be like, "Well, we'll pay or whatever." Okay, I'm hungry now. I'm hungry. I knew they was gonna pay anyways, but I'm saying like I'm a freeloader, man. If it's free, it's for me. You feel me? If it's not free, that's not for me. I don't eat unless it's free. So, um, Yeah, like I was saying, you like, subscribe, so share, whatever. The people who bring in more people, the constant people who's bringing in more people. I got a Discord. I'm going to be sharing that here soon. I'm trying to perfect it and get it right. I'm going to be sharing the Discord so you can invite people. As you invite people, it's going to be having a marker. So let's say Bestie invites 15 people, right? Bestie's going to be getting 15 points, and she's going to be getting 15 points towards our monthly giveaway or whatever the case may be. And that's how we're going to do tally. So it could be rigged. It could be, hey, Bestie is always bringing somebody here every month, and one person doesn't. That's not my fault. Send those invites out and get those invites out. I'm trying to give away. Hey, one day I'm trying to give away a car. In like the next year or two, I'm trying to give away a car. If everything goes right, everything goes right. Um, so um, what else is there? There's something else I want to tell y'all today too as well. Oh, that dollar thing, man. I can't stress that enough, man. I think it's time for y'all to get y'all a little crypto, get y'all a little bit of, make you some extra cash. It's not gonna be nothing soon, man. Somebody's gonna look at cash and be like, "What is this?" You know how in the movies they be like, you can go anywhere with cash and be like, "Oh, I got cash," and the whole world's went to crap. Nah, it's not gonna be the case no more. Somebody's gonna be like, "You got Bitcoin? You got any crypto?" That's how they're gonna be. Okay, hey, I gotta go game. Bryce just hit my line. Thank y'all for watching, man. If y'all know who Bryce is, man, Bryce is the GOAT. I always say this, man. I love to brag about people and what people do because a lot of people can be messed up as individuals. But if y'all don't know Bryce, man, I don't drop last names, I just drop first names. If you know Bryce, you know him, bruh. He is a good dude, hands down. I said this yesterday. When people say I like that dude, I like that guy. Dang, I missed it. I'm sorry, sis. I'm getting ready to go play COD now. Yeah. I know you being here all the time anyway, so you always be you one of my dedicated viewers. I it got the dedicated. How do I say this? The stream takes and reads who watches, and then it shows me who's a dedicated viewer. Like it shows me like who's watching the entire time, who peeks in. All I need y'all to do is peek in, drop the cash app, drop the cash tags, whatever, leave. Um, but yeah, I'm gonna go pay card. Back to Bryce. Bryce is an amazing dude, bro. Whenever I have something wrong with my computer, I used to be 100% like tech savvy, and I still am tech savvy. But it is some things that I don't know as a man when it comes to certain things. Bryce knows it, and when Bryce explains things to you, bro, he explains things. It don't make sense, bro. Like Bryce explains you to something like you like, okay, I can understand that. So does Wisconsin. That's why I really like talking to these people. So when they like, you gotta come game, Chris, I go game. I go game. Because when I need something computer wise, they never hesitate to answer me. And then I could text them at any kind of the day. They be at work, whatever it is. That's what you call somebody you like to be around. That's why I be telling y'all folks, man. And when it comes to the aspect of like the level of your friendship on this person. Like I know if I ask this person for this, I know I'm not getting this. I'm telling you, bro. Oh my God, I hate to be like this, bro. But y'all would love. As a man, as another male, I love Bryce, bro. Like he's got a nice voice. I want to get him on here. I don't know if he's camera shy, but we gotta wait. We gotta pray for him and have him in our thoughts and prayers. He's got to go take his A+ part 2 soon. But one day when Bryce get on here, bro, I'm telling you, y'all gonna see him like I see why he love this dude. He's like I'm telling you, bro, handsome white man. You know what I'm saying? And he's smart, not a racist. That's the big portion. Not a race. He wasn't. And we always have these stories. I feel like my dad and your dad would get along. You know what I'm saying? Like our family would get along. That's why we have these stories. So I know, you know, yeah, Bryce. Once he passes, so just to let you know, sis, once he passes A+ certificate part 2, because there's two portions of it. Once he passed this, from my understanding, he's gonna have enough like I don't know if experience is the word, but enough credentials to be considered to almost to where he has a degree in technology, in some type of technology, and what he's doing. So that's why he's doing this. And he took a little break between the first exam and the second exam, just to make sure he's still in his bearings, he's still going. So, anyways, I love y'all, man. I just had to keep talking to y'all a little bit more about Bryce. I'm gonna tap in with y'all later on this week. Well, tomorrow. Tomorrow's Friday. Tomorrow Friday, we doing a lot, man. We doing some free food. We doing some free gifts. Some free tree. We doing some free everything, man. God is good to us. I'm feeling happy. So tomorrow we doing a lot for y'all. So y'all make sure y'all get this out here. Y'all like it. Y'all share it. Get people on the YouTube. The more people you bring tomorrow, the more free stuff you gonna get. You might come out here tomorrow with enough free food for a week. So love y'all. Be safe. What else I had to say? What's 13 minus 15?